Hello everyone, welcome back. I am now going to show you the little piece that I want to put on this cover. I'm probably going to cut these off actually. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to show you the piece. So this is the piece. And I probably should have some white under it so you can see it better. So busy in the background there, but this is it. And this piece I made a while ago following the video from House of Chaos Art. I believe that's where I saw it. I'm going to have to backtrack and look, but I will definitely link that video below. And it's strings and tissue paper. And then, of course, you coffee spray it and all that to get it kind of grungy looking. And in my original one that I made, I used matte medium. Sorry, I live by an airport, so planes go by, and especially today it's raining, so they're flying kind of low. But anyway, back to this. So I used matte medium, and it was a struggle. I had a hard time getting it to work. So I recommend using something like maybe Mod Podge or maybe not. Yeah, maybe Mod Podge if you have it, or a less watery glue. I think my matte medium was just too watery, and so it had a hard time sticking, like keeping the strings in place and everything. But it is string sandwiched in between tissue paper. This is the back side, which also looks pretty cool. And you do it on a baking sheet, like a baking paper, so that it doesn't stick. And then peel it off. And you make holes in it while it's still drying and everything. I also created some of the holes afterwards where I felt I needed more holes. But anyways, so I will link the video below. It's super cool, super grungy. When I was done, I did go over it again with this Mod Podge, the matte medium, which has kind of a little bit of a gloss, because I actually kind of liked the little bit of shine. And I just dabbed it on and everything. And then when I dried it with my heat gun, because I wanted to create the little bubbles that come when you overheat the glue. So now I have it might be kind of hard to see because of that glare, but I have the little bubbles all over the place, which gives it an extra layer of grunginess. I also went over it with scorched timber before I did the Mod Podge. I always say Mod Podge. I just took it and just kind of went over it, the stringy part, to darken that up. And then I also used the ink and just kind of did a few drops, sprayed it with water, and then let it kind of like run around and everything like that. Actually, the ink I did while I had the Mod Podge already on there, and then I decided I wanted a little bit more darkness, so then I dropped the ink while the glue was still wet, added water, glue was still wet, and then I dried it with my heat gun and made bubbles and created kind of like a really grungy, burnt kind of look over there. All right, so I hope that made sense. Sorry. So this is the piece I want to put on the cover. And you'll see it looks pretty darn cool, right? Originally, I made this, and it was bigger. I've already cut some pieces off. I originally made this to make a wall hanging, like a wall picture hanging. Yeah, I guess that's the right thing. Wall art. Okay. And I'm sure you guys remember this piece, right? So I was trying to find something that I could like put this on and some other elements, and make like a pretty cool wall piece where light would, like I could probably mount little fairy lights in the back and light would still shine through. So that was my original intent when I made this. I can still do it, but I think I want to add it to my journal though, because I just love the look of it. Let me back off a little bit so you can get a better. Like, I just love the look of this. And then you can still see the Masterboard behind there. It'll wrap around like this. And it'll be like this. And then you can still see the spine. All right. Right? Super cool. Agree? But I came into a problem of how do I attach it? Because if I want the book to flip open, right, I can't attach it full-heartedly, because then, like, see, because then then I go to, it won't close, right? So it has to have a little bit of flexibility. So it would probably just have to be attached like on the ends, like right here. Plus I want this to open because I'm going to have the nameplate here. So that's the problem I'm having. But I think what I'm going to do is only attach it on the back. So only this side will be fully attached to the back cover, because I don't really care about the back cover as much, and it still looks cool. So imagine that being down all the way. And then on the front, when you go to open it, I'll have like a little closure, which will be probably in another video once I figure out or get some ideas from you guys on what I should do as a closure. And then this will come open like that. Okay. And then this will be the cover with the nameplate on it. And then the creations and art and whatever will go inside there. So that is where we are at with this journal. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? So the way I'm going to attach it, at first I don't sew. My hubby does, but I really hate to ask him to do that. He would do it, but you know, he would be all nervous about messing it up. So what I'll do, well, what originally I was going to do was going to glue it, right? Like using the Fabrifix, and then just put the glue on here and then just glue it down, which I may still do. But I'm also thinking, actually, what I'll do first is use my freaking rusty staples. I mean, what do I have them for, right? Sitting over here looking all pretty if I'm not going to use them. So I'm going to staple in a few places just to hold it down. And then at least that way we can see how it holds up. Like if I'm still able to open everything, which I'm pretty sure I will be, because I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to connect it via the spine or the front. So I think we'll be okay. So that's what we're going to do right now. All right. So let me see what I got in here. Well, I do have some rusty ones in there. Kind of like these bluer looking ones, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it as well, but let's try it. And these were in that previous video where I was trying to figure out which ones looked the best. And these are one of the ones I liked. I don't remember how I did it. I'll have to watch my own video again, but that's it. All right, so now let's figure out, okay, so I know I want this on the spine like that. So let's staple. Let's see. What does that give me in the front? Yeah, that looks good. Top, bottom looks good. I'm so nervous. But at least with the staples, I can just take them out, right? Oh, wait. I got to cut these off. Should I cut these off? What do you think? I don't know. Or should I just make them come through some of the holes? I'll cut them off. They're just going to get in my way. All right. Hold on. Let me cut these off first. They are tied in a double knot there, so they shouldn't. And anytime I do anything like this and I tie a knot, I always dab a little bit of glue on the knot itself. Where are my scissors at? What a mess. Okay, so I am going to cut these off. I know some people want me to keep them, and they do look kind of cool, but I just think they're going to get in my way later. So And then like later I'm going to be like, oh, I could have put some charms on there and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. If I need to add charms, I'll figure that out when the time comes. All right. Now, so this is the front. Okay, the spine is going to go there. Top and bottom. It kind of wiggles around a little bit. Let's move it up a little bit. Spine. I can move it down a tiny bit. Okay, what's it look like on this side? Oh, so we have this here, but that's okay. Or should I move it up a little bit? Down a little bit more. Okay. Just leave it like that. All right. Nervous. Okay, where's a good spot to staple it? And will the staple even go through? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to staple on the other end of the string, and hopefully it'll go through and the string doesn't make it hard. Or you know what? I'll try to staple across that string. Oh, there we go. Worked. And then we'll worry about the inside later too. That'll be another day. Right now, I'm just trying to get this piece onto my journal the best way that I can, which is my staples. Okay, at least this way. Okay, now it's on. See, it's on. So now at least I can see. All right, let's pretend we're looking at it now. All right, so, oh, what a neat little journal. All right, title page. Okay. Do I need, you know what? I'll staple closer to this side too, so then this will be, it won't come up like that. I'll add glue in some spots now that I'm happy with it, and then I'll also try to staple if I can get the staple that far. Might have to try to staple through this end. But yeah, I think that's going to work. It's on there good. See the spine? Yes. All right, so let me add glue now to some of these areas, and then I wonder if I can staple like going through this way, but then the back cover, I don't know, that might be kind of hard. I do have a longer staple, so maybe that'll work, but for now I'm just happy with it right now, like this. So we'll just add some glue. And I already think I have the name of this journal. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to make you watch the next video first before, geez Louise, before I tell you what it is. I use this at work too. That's why it's almost empty. Not for glasses though. Let's see. All right, let me get the other glue. This one's just taken, not coming out. Just as good. Okay. Put some there. Let's see. Put some there. There. Try don't go too far into the spine. Okay, about right there. No, some of these I think are supposed to come out too. Yeah. All right. I think that's good. Once I glue it, that's commitment. Ain't no going back after this. Okay. And like I said, this is the back cover, so I don't really mind how it looks too much because you're really not going to see it. Even when it's on the shelf, you usually just see the spine. But there we go. And what I like about this is just the way it feels in your hand. Pretty cool. I really think you guys should watch that video and make one of these and use it either for a journal or an art piece, depending on what your forte is, like what you like to do. Okay. That is on there. That is coming around. I'm not going to pull it up all the way right now. I wonder if I can staple through there. Because we have like little holes in the spine. Let's see. Let's try to do this one right here and see if that works. Am I just on this page? I don't want to staple too many pages. All right. Am I in camera? Yes. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm just trying to... yes. Okay. I need to do one in the middle, wherever the... that's kind of hard, though. I'm going to have to do it a little bit over here. Kind of scooch over. Okay. That one kind of is out, but it's all right. And then, where are we at? We go through there. Go through there. I want to mess up that. That's a cool looking piece right there. Oh, I wish I could get a little more. Okay. And actually, you really can't see the staples either. I mean, not that I would mind because, you know, they're cool staples, but yeah, you can kind of see the blue on this one, but you really have to look close. But if you're ever visiting and you're looking that close at my journal, then at least you'll see it. So yeah. All right. What do you think? Ooh, get off of there. Okay, so you see why I need a closure. See, it's already starting to come up. So now we got to think of how or what we're going to put in. We probably have to either attach it with the staples, maybe, onto this and onto the one on this side, which we still have room to do that, or even to the cover. We can attach something, and we need it to come around just to keep it closed. But I want something cool, you know what I mean? Has to kind of match our whole cool look here. So no pink ribbons or anything like that. So if you find anything on YouTube, send me the link. Or if you already have something, send me a picture. You can usually, it's easy to find me on Instagram at Jerwyan. You can message me there or on Facebook. And then just let me know if you have some ideas, and then we'll try to do that on the next video. No, the next video, well, yeah, the next video may be the closure, or it may be this, the cover title plate. I just want to say that I say plate because I in my head I'm envisioning a sign here, and then with the title on it. So all right, well, that's it for today. Kind of an easy, short process, but I wanted you to see the piece that I wanted to put on the cover, because a lot of you didn't want me to cover it, you know, like, oh, leave it the way it is. But you got to admit, that looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? So go watch House of Chaos art video so you can make you one, and come back next time and we'll be doing the book plate and or the closure. All right. Thanks, guys. Tschüss.